Twitter at Vic_Ramen. Just throwing that out there. You don't have to follow me, but if you do, go for it. I'm almost at 400 followers. Gonna be a good day if I do. I think I'm like 20 away. I don't know. All right, game one, HugS. I could make a joke there, but I won't. So, in my experience playing, I've talked about this a lot. Whenever I commentated HugO's matches, playing Falco against him is rough. He's just so good against Spaceys. His punish game is so solid. He understands how Spaceys generally want to play, and he'll play off that. And on top of that, he'll condition people how he wants. Obviously, that's the meme, I suppose. He's gonna condition you to do what he wants when he wants it. Ooh, and just like that, it's another HugO staple there. The wave dash back. It was a down tilt that time, not a down smash. So a bit of a mix-up, if you will. That being said, we're taking a 10% lead. And see if we can do something with it. It's not much of a lead, especially against Samus. And now HugO at Back to the Future percent and quickly out of it. Now he's off stage, and Yungwavedash has himself an edge guard. Ooh, but a little too eager on the down smash, and gets clipped by the down smash, or down air rather. And he gets clipped by the down smash, which will cost him the stock. Now HugO takes over the lead. Gonna go ahead and hold center here as he is opt to do. Opt? I think it's opt. Ooh, that was actually a little bit of smash, some good DI on that lasers. You can actually DI the lasers, or smash DI the lasers on their throws, I believe, like the down or the up throws and things like that. So, oh, he clipped him, he jumped into it. Oh, that was the bomb stuff HugO was just talking about, It looks like he forced him to do an option, and HugO just covered the jump, which was one of the only kind of reasonable things. I probably would have jumped right there too, so if that says something. Now HugO, he's kind of just taking the lead here, taking control of the match. Yungwavedash started off pretty good, and then it looks like HugO just kind of turned on the jets, realized, hey, just another Falco, man. Just another day in the office. Ooh, full damage on the up air, or up B, excuse me. Once again, HugO off stage with an edge guard opportunity for Yungwavedash, but he hesitates, and nice shield, good roll, and still gets clipped by the forward smash. And it looks like we got a 4-stock in the making, but ooh, nice. I didn't actually see I think that was a down air. I looked away for half a second. I didn't see what move he threw out, but then I just saw HugO fly off the stage and die. Now HugO puts himself in a corner, jumps up with the forward air and clips him a bit, gets him out of the sitch. Ooh, okay, movement. Let's go. And I actually wouldn't mind seeing Yungwavedash take to the top platform more. Ooh, man. And even his vertical, I was just as I say that, his high vertical approaches are getting stuffed as well with these up airs from HugO. So let's see if some, ooh, nice, gets back airs through the missile and clips HugO. Good avoidance of the forward air as well. Another opportunity to get something going. Oh, but he just opts to take center. I think right there you got to pressure more. It's scary, man, because HugO in the corner is definitely dangerous, and just like that, good recovery from both of them, actually. Jesus. I did not think Yungwavedash was going to make it back, but he definitely did, and ooh, nice roll away as well. So right now there's another fight for center. Good power shield, man. Power shields, dude. If you're playing a Falco, just power shield. I know it's not easy, but dang, it's so good. And now Yungwavedash is kind of making something happen. Maybe he's taking 2 stocks with his last stock here, and if anything, it's definitely giving him a bit of confidence and a little momentum going into the next match. If he does end up losing this match, who knows what can happen right now. I want to say my bet is on HugO not, losing this match or not dropping this match, especially when that happens. Good missile covers the side B, and that's game one. Some bans going on, and good. He Yungwavedash picked it up at the end there. He definitely was making some kind of comeback, putting some stuff in his head, figuring some stuff out. But we'll see how game 2 goes. Takes it to Yoshi's, not a bad choice. Generally, want to give himself some quicker kills. HugO definitely lived to about almost 200 that first stock. So, oh no, and just as I say that, already at 96%. I think I'll ask HugO about this if he gets back on, but I think for Yoshi's, I feel like the punishes for Samus can go like maybe 1 or 2 hits longer if you do them right, just because of the short space, and people generally want to avoid being off stage, and when you're off stage against Samus, oh god, and the missile will end the first stock. Being off stage against Samus is pretty dang scary because Hugo especially is so good at edge guarding Falco, and Falco already not the best recovery, but still pretty darn good. You know, I've changed my ways in thinking Falco's recovery sucks. It's actually not bad. You got a lot of mix-ups. So, Yungwavedash trying to make this game a bit closer. Oh man, but he's getting. Oh my God, that was awful. The smile from Hugo. I know he wanted it so bad. Oh, imagine if he would have got the charge shot reset. That would have been dope. So some high percentage here for both players. Yungwavedash still a stock down. Clips him with the back air. Oh, and a bit of an over-eager laser will get him clipped by the missile, and tries to go for Randall, but Hugo ready for it and gets a back air in front of him. Says, excuse me, Randall's my house. I got him rented this week. Thank you so much. Timeshares are a thing. Call your local realtor today. And now a forward throw. We'll send him off stage, but will not get much off it. It's kind of hard. I don't want to say it's kind of hard to edge guard Samus. It's definitely tricky. Probably a bit more thought involved than most characters, I would say. That being said, Yungwavedash finally takes the first stock, and it's now 3 stocks to 2 with him sitting at about 49%. Kind of a dangerous percent. It's kind of juicy here for Samus. A good down tilt or even a jab right here. Oh, the grab. Great jab. Great grab. And another one. Whips the back here, though. Yungwavedash earns himself another opportunity and goes for the down air there where a back air probably would have hit and gets clipped for it again. Just gets clipped trying to keep up with him. Not even keep up, just trying to extend the combos. And I think that's a problem some Falcos have, myself included. That's the reason I'm saying it is you almost want to be greedy. You know, you want to go for those combos that you feel like you can get, but then all of a sudden, you know, Hugo just throws out a nair or a back air or something to interrupt you, and you just get thrown into these 30-40% combos when you're just trying to extend your own. So it's definitely rough, man. It can be demoralizing for sure. On top of that, with the way Hugo plays, you know, you're constantly getting clipped and jabbed and all this stuff, trying to get in, and all of a sudden, when you finally do get in, you're already sitting at like 50-60%. Oh God, just like that. Look what I'm saying. Oh my God, he's still going. And the down smash, he dies the wrong way. And it's not looking good for Yungwavedash, and that is it. 2-0 to Hugo. Yungwavedash definitely not making it look too bad.
That was great.
It was, you know, respectable. I didn't want to say too much because he walked right by me. But